The latest news in the wedding industry has been pretty shocking. It was a shocking announcement that two major wedding retailers, David's Bridal and Bed Bath & Beyond, have both filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
And despite their financial woes, David's Bridal, one of the largest wedding dress retailers in the country, is telling customers that they can still count on getting their dresses. David's Bridal CEO Jim Marcum joins us now to clear up some of those concerns. Thank you so much for being with us.
Well, thank you for having me.
I guess the first question a lot of people have is, what led to all of this?
You know, it's interesting. It's been I would say COVID has been the big disruptor, right? Change in lifestyle, change in mindset, but most importantly, when COVID hit and all those events got postponed or deferred and that type of thing, it really shifted a lot of, demand, right, into future periods, and it took up venue capacity. So if you're a new cohort, you were struggling to find a venue. And then you've got other factors that are coming out of it, right? You've got the economic environment, engagements are reported to be down right now. And so all of that is put a pressure on the wedding industry.
Like many industries, it was sort of a perfect storm surrounding the COVID pandemic. But this is the second time that David's Bridal has filed for bankruptcy within the last 5 years. And you have said you plan to fulfill all the orders that are out there, but I would think that there are a lot of people watching right now, especially brides who are planning weddings, that want to hear a promise. Can you promise that if they've ordered a dress, they're going to get it?
I absolutely will promise if they order a dress, we will get it to them. And that is I know it's a very significant statement, but where David's really is different, right? We have our own supply chain. So we are designing, inspiring, designing, producing all of those dresses. We have dresses in production right now, right, that are going to be shipped in to fulfill customer orders. And that's critical. When we did file and we went into court, it was very important, and even the judge concurred, right, that we need the ability to do that, and we will do it. So we feel pretty strong about it.
That's an important, and you're right, it's a big, bold, important statement to make.
It is.
So you're saying that even though you're going through financial trouble, you're still going to be able to continue to do business?
Yes, right. We have let's take that back. So we do have a strategic process going on right now that's been reported, right? And part of this filing was to give us time to be able to operate and also make sure that we can do the things like fulfilling the dress while we complete the strategic process. So we have a lot of parties out there, a lot of NDAs signed, a lot of work is going on behind the scenes. Our goal and our hope, David's emerges on the other side.
And is part of that looking for a new buyer? You're looking for a buyer. If that happens, what does the business model look like?
To be determined. Will it continue as the entire store base or a reduced down store base, which is more likely the probability, right? But to be determined, and that's something that we're working through actively right now.
As part of this filing, I know a lot of your employees are watching, probably looking at this going, am I about to be laid off? In the filing, you guys wrote in there that there was the potential for 9,000 layoffs over 3 phases. Is that the plan?
I would say it's not the plan, right? But that was a requirement, and it's really unfortunate because there's risk in every process, right? Will that buyer emerge? What will the form of the buyer emerge? There's a lot of uncertainty, especially when you think of on a store-by-store basis, right? And so we had a requirement. We had to notice everyone in the company that if it did not work to how we are, aspiring it to work, right, they potentially could be at risk of their job. So we did warn all employees, 9,200. It's a horrible thing, but it's a requirement.
But a worst case scenario, not what you're looking to see?
Worst case scenario.
Okay.
Worst case.
Jim Marcum, thank you so much for being here with us, and best of luck to you.
Appreciate it very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.